Hello. Today we are going to explore and review the so-called, theoretically the best Chinese restaurant in Como, Italy. It's the north of Italy and it's worth a visit. The name of this place is the Fen Chinese Kitchen, or Cantonese Kitchen to be exact. And before we go in, we're going to look at the menu. And here we go. Okay, we're coming in now, and as you see, they have a kitchen where you can actually see the cooks at work, and it looks like a real first-class kitchen. So my first inkling here is it's a nice surprise, and bring that camera right up and look inside, and and now and now we'll go in and we'll see this place. Oh boy, here's a nice bar. You see, they see whatever you want to drink, you can have it. And they have a snake plant to make the air nice and good. And then we'll go in and where should we sit? Wow, look at this nice dining room. Huh? Well, I think I'll take a seat and you can continue to photograph me because I'm such a swell guy. Okay. And the next thing we'll do is we'll look at the menu and see what yummy stuff they have. We have arrived at the table in the Fen Chinese Kitchen, which is reputedly the best restaurant in Como, Italy, which is one of the best towns in Italy. All right. And I've been looking at the menu, and what we're going to do is show you the menu. But then I'm going to ask the question you should always ask when you go to a Chinese restaurant is what's the most popular dish in this restaurant? Because the most popular is usually delicioso. And if you get the least popular, it is usually not so delicioso. Now, have you taken both sides of the picture? Okay, then we'll get the next page. You'll notice that in Chinese restaurants all over the world, the menu is usually in the local language, Chinese, and English. And this place, well, they don't have it in Chinese, but we know this is a good restaurant because in the other room is mostly Chinese tourists. So anybody that comes here from Hong Kong and eats in a Chinese restaurant, well, it must be good, right? So that is the story. If you've seen this page, let's look at the next and final page. Whoops. And there we go. And the waiter is going to come in a second, and I'm going to ask him what's the most popular dishes here. Oh, well, the first course just arrived. It's sort of something you get all Chinese places. There are many, and it's called shrimp crackers. I'm not exactly sure what's in them, but let's taste it. I'll give you the result in a second here. Not bad. In fact, these are better. They seem to be warm and roasted, like sort of fresh, maybe even homemade. Great. Well, now let's see what we have next. Well, the waiter, who is camera shy, didn't want to have his picture, but he told us what is the most popular stuff and the most delicious. And oh, by the way, I want to mention it isn't too expensive. A main course is 10 euros, and the appetizers are 2 to 4 euros. And so here is what we ordered. I forgo the appetizer, and I had roast duck, Cantonese style. They call it anatra in Italian. And I also had a vegetarian plate of bok choy and assorted Chinese vegetables like bean sprouts and so forth. And in a minute or two, you'll get a picture of the goodies that we ordered. Oh, here comes the grappa. Here comes the grappa. Look at that. Look at that grappa. Oh, look at that grappa. Oh, boy. Okay, and as I said, other stuff will be arriving. My cameraman, he ordered the mixed 9 or 8 treasures of seafood. So we'll see what that looks like. Apparently, that's sort of a soupy thing. Okay, and my honey, she ordered those spring rolls made out of duck and veggies. And for the main course, she ordered, well, as I said, my honey ordered the local specialty, which is Kung Pao chicken. Now, since none of us know what that is, I looked at the menu and it says it's chicken cooked with peanuts, peppers, chili peppers, asparagus, and onions. And so, well, I'm going to quit there and then we're going to look at the dishes when they come. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, now I'll tell you about water. In Switzerland or Italy, they always say, "Do you want water?" And here's what the water looks like. This is frizzante. That means sparkling water. It has bubbles in it. You can also order. It's about the same price, about $5 a bottle, so it isn't cheap. And that's what it costs in Italy and in Switzerland. Expensive just to have some water, but don't stop yet. I got to tell the story that in France, you get free water with any meal because years and years ago, somebody, I was coughing and nearly dying. I said, "Can I have a glass of water?" He said, "It's $5." He said, "I don't want to spend $5." And so in France, they have to give you free water with every meal. Sure, you can order the special bottled water, but you have to get free water. And I always order free water, which in French, what do you say? You say rubinetto. Not you say that in Italy. Well, anyway, that was your little sidelight on water. You got to pay for it in Italy, which we did, and here it is. And it's just ordinary sparkling water. Oh, wait a second. I got something clever to add. In France, there are a lot of places on streets where you can have bottled water. Well, it isn't bottled. It comes out of it's like a keg. But it's free sparkling water or free plain water. And you get it from a machine on the street. So in France, if you ever need water, it's free. Okay, you hear that? Look at that. They call that the hot plate gambari, which is shrimp. I hope you can hear me. And now we're going to look at all the good stuff that just came. Here is sort of a wonton dim sum. That's very nice. Oops. Instead of holding the mic in front of the dim sum, I held it in front. Well, I held it in front. Okay, here we're going to look at something else now. This is called a spring roll. The spring roll, and that is the first things that have come. Yum yum. I'll try it and give you my verdict in a second. Oh, that was really good. That was in Italian. They call it anatra. You know, the Chinese, they speak Italian. I never thought that. I thought all the Chinese always spoke English. But anyway, here in Italy, they speak Italian. And oh, look at this. This is, my honey's chicken cooked with nuts and peanuts. Oh, is it delicious. My God, this is so much better than I expected. Well, I tell you what, we're going to look at the other courses in a second here. Oh, they're so delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Final dish that came just now was the bok choy with mushrooms. I tell you what, for $10, that was a little small portion. The other stuff, by the way, is delicious. So the place lives up to its reputation for being the best in town. Aha! I was wrong. Here comes the real. Okay, there we go. Wow. See, that's a generous portion.
Okay.
That's a generous portion. Okay. That's Chinese veggies and shrimp and all sorts of good stuff. Okay. Now we'll take a few minutes to eat it. Bye bye. Okay. All right. Now she's more pretty than I am, so
Okay.
focus on her. Well, now the the gorgeous owner of this restaurant, which is delicious food. It is the number one.
Thank you.
It is the number one restaurant.
Yeah.
It is the number one restaurant in Como for sure.
Yeah.
Probably in all of northern Italy and southern Switzerland. And it's cheaper. It's cheaper than Switzerland by half. Now, I'm going to ask her, are you the owner?
Yes.
Oh, that was a one-word answer in English. Okay. And when did you open? How long have you been here?
I've been here Kumare because this one restaurant 2 years. Yeah.
Oh, 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you learn how to cook?
It's a cook sale.
Where? Or Dove?
Well, I'm from China.
Which town?
It's on one night called the Aibong in Little Island. It's called the Dachengdao Little Island near Taiwan. Yeah.
Near Taiwan. Oh, okay.
Near Taiwan Island.
Is it a Taiwanese or people's
Chinese.
Chinese? People's Chinese. Okay.
Taiwan is Chinese. Oh, it's Chinese.
Okay. And let's see. What is the favorite thing you like to cook? What is your best dish?
La tua piatta preferita?
Piatto
Di
preferito.
te.
Migliore cuisine.
Piatto preferito.
Voglio-
I like seafood
Seafood.
and the meat. Yeah. So also the food if done is fresh. I like.
Okay. Well, thank you for that interview. I really enjoyed talking to you, and we'll come back here every week because this is such a good place.
Wow, thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.